At the beginning, I was right after I won the crown. I was actually really afraid because I have been in the movie business for a while, and a lot of the film that I participated in is human rights oriented. So I suspected that there is going to be a problem with my family someday in the future. Every time I take a film like this, no one else wants to take it because no Chinese actors would risk their family and their visa, their chances in China to take this kind of independent production. So I took one when I was 18, and the other independent Chinese producer just jumped on me because it's all very sensitive issue. So I took a lot after. And then I just suspected that after I won Miss World Canada, like even without the platform, my family is going to be threatened sooner or later. It's a very common experience of Chinese. They never talk about it because they're Chinese. But in the Chinese community, it's a common sense. The Chinese government is known to use leverage, like family and businesses in China as leverage to threaten people outside to not speak. So my father, when he gave me that text message saying that the security force came to me, they tell me to let you silence. It's still a bit shocked that a foreign government would try to let me not say anything that way through my family. So it was really painful. A Canadian media started to report about it. And then the Washington Post asked me to write an op-ed on it. Because for them, this has been a constant thing. Well, Western media do talk about China's human rights quite a bit, and although they feel like there's nothing they can really do about it. So they asked me for an op-ed, and people seem to really feel encouraged by it. Seeing people's reaction, and more victims came to me and said that you need to stand strong for us. And I felt, okay, maybe I can try. And then the US Congress asked me to testify. And things just piled up. I got invited to Taiwanese Congress, to being asked on issues like this. I feel like I had a responsibility to be these Chinese people's voice because no one is speaking in the community. They come to me in supermarkets or on the street and saying, Anastasia, you're doing a great job, keep going. But they don't dare to say it out loud. And it's really sad to watch that. And I felt really dreadful in the middle of it. Although I was talking to journalists, I felt really happy that people are listening. The entire world is listening. CNN is listening. And the thing is, it's my family, and I don't feel like a human rights activist. I never felt that I was meant to stand strong and be that hero. I'm an actress, and that's really my art, and I want to advance in that field. And there are people who come and tell me, you already ruined your career. I realize how much people want to listen and how much people want to have that hope and to not be afraid anymore, not just the Chinese. They want to see principled people stand. They don't want to see political correctness. And perhaps that makes everyone feel safer, that we still have people like that. So I realized that it's an important role. It's a responsibility I never expected to come to me, but it's important that I continue to do this.